Oh shit. Oh.
We're gonna stop meeting like this.
Oh my god, we did for a long time.
Oh my god.
That was the problem.
Too long.
That was an emotional roller coaster of a fucking time without you. Cheers, bro.
Oh, they don't know what that's.
Oh, you've already cracked that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm in on this.
Oh shit. Who are we, bro?
We're the Split Shift Podcast, baby.
Should we do this again? I feel like the vibe's very low.
Bro, you were meant to do it.
Am I doing the intro? Oh shit. Fuck. All right. That makes a lot more sense.
We're gonna run with it.
Let's just run with it.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome to the Split Shift. Welcome to the Split Shift Podcast, where we cut through the bullshit and the noise of the fitness industry. My name is Jamie.
My name is Daniel. This is gonna be a split shit episode. That's
Oh my god.
Holy fuck! What is this? What is this start?
That was a weird. Well, we've had a hiatus.
We have a bit of a hiatus.
We've had a hiatus.
There was intentional hiatus and there was an unintentional hiatus.
Yes.
Scheduling, conflict, holidays.
Us not being able to count to fucking 4.
Clearly
apparently.
not. Clearly not.
We have 4 weeks. We filmed 2 episodes. We're like, that'll cover it. What the hell? But we are still running the same chess game.
This stays where it is, and it's probably going to stay like that for another 35 minutes. So don't sweat it.
We're doing well. We got 2 pieces each.
Yeah,
we're having a good time.
Quick question.
Yep.
Where were you, bro?
Where was I? When? Just this morning?
Oh yeah. Well,
guys, I went to Japan, hanging out with my Japanese brothers.
Power season.
Yes. Shredding the gnar, so they say. It was good. I came back unscathed and then flew in on Wednesday night and then flew to Melbourne with this motherfucker on the next morning. And where do we go?
Melbourne.
Hell yeah. And that's all we talked. Huh?
You just said it.
Did I say we went to Melbourne?
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be a rough episode.
Yeah,
the brain has not started functioning yet.
We went to a festival. It's probably one of the best 48 hours we've had ever. And then we're back in the hot seat, and we're going to run some questions.
Hell yeah, we are.
6 minutes each.
Yes.
I'm really excited for. So I think I'm going to shoot the first question.
Shoot it, bro. We put an extra minute on because Danny got very upset last time. He's like,
answer this for me. 5 minutes. That is not enough time.
That's a good amount of time, man. I can do so much in 5 minutes, man.
Bro, we just go overtime anyway.
Yeah.
To 6 minutes. Now it's going to be 6 minutes, and we're going to go overtime to 7 minutes.
We're not going to go overtime. We're gonna stick to it. Anyway, let's just go.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Should we shoot the first move as well?
Yes. Is it my move?
I think so.
By the looks of the pieces on the board, it's looking like my move.
Let's do it.
I feel like I haven't done chess in a long time either.
I don't know. I'm back to thinking fucking pawn was rook.
Pawn?
Do you remember that episode?
Pawn was rook.
There's an episode where I got castle. I said castle.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, no, it's a castle. Yeah, man. Castle passes. Oh. Anyway, how have you guys been whilst Danny finds his first move?
I'm not doing it. I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay, shoot it.
All right, Jamie.
Tell me.
I'm going on holidays in 2 weeks.
Oh, you saucy little fucker.
I'm scared I'll ruin my progress. What do I do?
Is this like a I went to Japan thing, so like we're going to keep it on brand?
No, 100% on brand.
Okay.
Well, that person's probably going to go to Japan as well because every motherfucker.
Everybody in Australia was in Japan, so there's that.
Yeah.
Going to Japan, going on holidays in 2 weeks, and I'm scared I'm going to lose all my progress.
Yes.
Very, very valid, and I feel like a lot of people would feel like that and do feel like that, and a lot of my clients have often felt like that, and the one thing I ask them immediately is, what are you doing it all for? What are you doing this whole thing for? Why are you trying to lose the weight? Why are you trying to get the lifestyle? Why are you trying to have the energy, vitality, sex appeal? What do you want all of this shit for? When you think about it like this, you're doing it to be able to live your life to the fullest. You want to be able to go and have that holiday and be present and enjoy it and embrace it and eat the food, do the activities, do all the shit that you want to do in that body that you want. With that lifestyle that you want, with that confidence that you want, with that energy that you want. That's literally why you're doing the thing. So why would you cut off and not do the thing that you want to do, even though you're doing other things to get the thing that you want to do the thing that you want to do? Write that on a t-shirt, brother. But yes.
That was a doo-doo inception right there.
100%. You got to ask, what are you doing it all for? What am I doing it all for? Okay, so that's first. That'll reframe your whole holiday. From there, you need to understand that this shit is your lifestyle and your progress is like a bank account, not like a fucking Jenga tower. I've used that little analogy with clients before because a lot of people don't realize that if their progress is built like a Jenga tower, the fact that they pull one piece out going on holiday, the whole thing's not going to fucking collapse. If you treat it like a bank account where you have X amount of dollars and you might have a decently sized withdrawal, that's not going to make you bankrupt. It's not going to ruin your fucking progress. It's not going to fully bankrupt you from one transaction. Treat it like that. It's building brick by brick. You've built this fucking lifestyle for yourself. You've built these results for yourself. One fucking trip is not going to undo that. Now, in saying that, there are a few things you can do on your trip that will minimize harm. Because that's also a thing. You don't want to fucking go over there. Like, you can definitely go over there, wherever you're going, splurge, blow the fuck out, and go crazy. That's also fine. But I feel like the way it was worded, the question, you don't want to do that. You want to go potentially have a good time, enjoy the things that you want to enjoy, make some memories, but not fucking go all the way back. You know, not fuck yourself up completely, which is hard to do. It's not actually easy to do that. If you can focus on nutrition and movement, even slightly whilst you're over there, you will minimize damage. So a few things that you can do for that. Movement is massive. So I am a big believer and a big advocator and a massive almost pusher of an active holiday. When you're planning a holiday, plan a fucking active holiday because that will do something to your subconscious mind where if I'm going somewhere to experience a thing and I'm doing something fucking active, that is now who I am. If I'm doing it out of my own free will, not that my trainer's telling me to, not that I'm doing it at the fucking gym, but I'm going to be active in fucking Europe. I'm going to be active in Japan. I'm going there to snowboard, or I'm, going to climb the pyramids of Giza. Can you do that? Are you allowed to climb them? I don't know.
I don't think so.
If I'm going to do that, then that proves to myself, because creating a lifestyle, creating lasting results is often just about proving shit to yourself. It's often about proving to yourself that you are that person. You are that guy or girl. I am that guy that I talk about. If you can prove to yourself that you are that guy by going on this active fucking holiday where you're going and moving, you're doing shit at least once a day, not only are you going to burn some fucking calories, like you've been fucking snowboarding, you're toast by the end of the day.
Fucking hooked massively, yeah.
You might go on a hike. We went to Vietnam, went on a fucking 8-hour hike. For some people that may not be enjoyable, but if you quarter that, you see so much more shit that you may not have seen being on the beaten track, just going through buses and all that sort of stuff. So first things first, try if you can, and if you are into it, book an active holiday because that's going to be fucking amazing. You'll get so much out of it. You're getting your body in the holiday as well as your mind and your eyes. You'll get a lot out of it. Try that. That's great. Next is nutrition. And ultimately, a lot of holidays, and my Japan holiday included, it's about food. You're trying to experience cultures when you're going places. So we went to Japan just then and we were trying to experience the culture. We want to eat all the fucking ramen. We want to eat the sushi. We want to eat the wagyu. We want to get all that shit going. If you can do it in a way where you have an education around food and you have a rough education around what is in the foods that you're eating, okay, these noodles, they may have X amount of calories because I've tracked that shit in the past. Get your education up. Then when you're over there, do the 3 out of 4 methods. So 3 out of 4 meals will be half decent. A protein, a fiber base. Doesn't need to be fucking super clean, but protein, fiber base, keep it like that. Maybe your breakfast, your lunch, whatever. And then one out of those meals is a full fucking indulgence meal. You're getting that fucking dessert. You're getting that, whatever you pick your poison, whatever you like. You're really embracing all that shit and you're fully enjoying it. You're getting in there. You're not thinking about anything else and you're fucking getting in there and enjoying it. Also use the pause and assess method. So when you're eating, let's say you go, we went to these markets in Kyoto and we ate fucking bulk food. But when you're there, pause for a second whilst you're eating the shit and pause and assess. Be like, am I fucking hungry? Or am I just finishing this fucking whole massive thing because I feel like I should? Fuck, 6 minutes was not long enough. You're all right.
Well, sorry, man.
Pause and assess, figure out, am I eating because I feel like I should or because I actually want to? Did I get a taste of that fucking food or am I trying to finish it and blow the fuck out because I don't know, just because I can because I'm on fucking holidays. Think of it like that shit. There's 7,700 calories in a kilo of fat.
It's a lot of
You are not going to do that you are not going to do that much damage going on a 2-3 week holiday. You might put on a couple of kilos. You can burn that shit when you come back. Does that make sense?
Love that.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, ultimately, who do you want to be?
Yeah.
Who do you want to be?
So true.
Who do you want to be when you're on fucking holidays? If you had two people going on the same holiday and you're going with one of your friends, say, and one person's, you know, out there stressed, they're tracking their fucking food, they got the MyFitnessPal app out, they're fucking trying to track all their food, they're not going to be present.
Yes.
You got Carol over there fucking tracking her food, then you got Susie over here that's just being smart, making slightly smarter decisions. She's trying to be active. She's got a good education around the food. You both are going to end up in very similar positions at the end of it, but Susie would have had a much, much better experience of that holiday than Carol.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Well said. Very
Thanks,
well
bro.
said. I think it's absolutely true. Like, what are you doing it for, right? You know, you got to pick your poison with this type of shit. Is that, you know, that's something I also say to my clients a lot. And I said, look, first and foremost, your priorities are shifting. You're not here to incorporate what you're doing here that may be routine and structured. You can do the stuff here and it works well because it's in your, you know, controllable environments, because that's what you do, right? Started. But when you're out there, it's always about damage control. But first and foremost, your priorities are shifting. You're shifting to create some memories, create some good times with your friends and family and your partner, where you can, you know, look back and say, I had a fucking mad holiday. You are sweating.
I'm sweating so much, bro.
Anyone on YouTube?
What the fuck?
What happened?
We could have said nothing and just fucking let Spotify just think that I'm looking all nice and
Just glistening.
I'm literally, I just felt that awe just come down my face and that's hectic.
That's gnarly.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you keep chatting. I'm going to get a fucking cloth. Do
Spotify, I got deja vu.
you want a cloth, man?
Sure, I'm not really that sweaty, but that's... Man, but yeah, I love that you mentioned the, you know, the having the tools and a little bit of like, you know, some sort of damage control approach. I think that's really, really most effective when you're over there. Something I also say to my clients as well is that when, especially based off the question, there may be a little bit of doubt, knowing that you have that, I guess, that self-belief that you're going to get yourself back on track. And what I mean by that is when you're out of the holiday, it's like the Jenga, like great, that's a great analogy. It's like, shit, when I come back, everything's just going to fuck up. That definitely can say a lot of like how you know, in your belief, in your ability to get back and moving and like getting that momentum again. So definitely you want to address that when you're going on holidays, being able to be like, at least be sure with your systems and your habits that I can say, I can get back into routine however long it needs to, but I can get back to there, no worries. You know, have that self-belief to say, you know what, I'm going to go enjoy myself. I'm going to sort some strategies. It's fine. If you want to blow out, that's fine too. But knowing when you come back, I can say to myself, I know that what I need to do when I come back. I'm coming back with a plan, because the stuff that I was doing before, it may be a little bit slower. You may not be able to jump back to what you're doing either. That's fine. Slow building back up to it again to say, let's get the cogs turning again. And next thing we know, muscle memory hits, our routine is back in play. It's what we're used to, is good. And you're fucking all sweet and that momentum's rolling again. But you got to make sure that as you're coming back, definitely have that, you know, at least in the back of our mind to say, I fucking got this. And if you don't, talk to a coach, talk to someone, and maybe even address a bit of a game plan when you come back, just so you can be extra sure about it, just in case for whatever reason, especially if you're new to this journey and this is your first holiday when you've lost that weight, you've achieved some awesome results, and you're like, fuck, how am I going to go about it? There's nothing wrong with going with pen and paper and just saying, this is what I'm going to do when I come back. And at least you have some assurance when you come back as well. That makes sense?
Yes. I also think that if somebody is fearful, like the fear can be warranted if they were doing, say, like a 6-week shred or an 8-week shred to have the holiday, right? Like
Exactly.
a lot of people are doing that, and that's fair. Like you will not keep those results because you were in a fucking deficit of probably 1,100 calories.
Yeah.
Like trying to lose that fat potentially. You won't be able to go back to that. Like you can come back, do a little shred, focus on a fucking lifestyle, man. Like focus on creating foundations that you can actually build upon over the years, over the fucking decades, you know, like have those foundations that we speak about all the time, because that's the sort of shit that gives you that confidence. Like if you do not have confidence that you can come back and just get your shit back together straight away, you've had the wrong systems leading up to this point. So whoever wrote that, just you probably have 1 week beforehand. Just don't be stressed. Go enjoy the holiday. You'll probably put on a couple kilos. That's fucking sweet. That is, if 2 kilos is for 15,200, 15,400.
400.
That's quick maths. 15,400 calories. You can burn that shit. Like, the memories are worth more than the fucking deficit.
Yeah, you don't want to look back at like when you go on a holiday and you were tracking when you're in Paris.
Yuck, cunt.
Dude, you don't have to do that. But
you'll regret that shit, man. You'll regret it for one, but then also long term, you're going to end up resenting this area of your life. You're going to end up giving the middle finger to Jamie and Dan. You know? Like, and we're going to be like, we're just trying to help. And we're going to be like, look, we're fucking telling you what to do, trying to help, and you're going to be like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
But yes, be Susie, don't be Carol, because Susie's fucking enjoying it. Carol's fucking tracking her food. The fucking difference is going to be marginal. Even if it was 1 kilo difference, that could be 2 weeks of fat loss when you get back. Who gives a fuck? Go and enjoy the holiday, man.
Yeah.
Or lady.
That's like like especially if you zoom out. Always we talk about zooming out, right? You got to zoom out in the grand scheme of your life. Couple weeks holidays of just enjoying yourself and readjusting your priorities is nothing. It's nothing.
Literally.
If you look at it from the lifestyle perspective, this is just what you do. This is who you are. This is how you want to, revolve, your life with a healthy lifestyle. Fucking go on a holiday. One of my clients actually went on a holiday not too long ago, and the confidence is so true is that she absolutely had the confidence to come back. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go enjoy myself. I'm going to drink. I'm going to do some stuff. Like, I'm going to go on a hike and I'm going to chill. I said, sweet. But she knew well, and you could see it in her eyes. She was like, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to be sweet. I'm going to go enjoy myself. I'm like, you fucking do that. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the shit.
Shall we do the next question?
Let's go. Let's run it. Mm-hmm. We're running exactly halfway. That's perfect. All right, Darnell. I've failed my New Year's reso. I'm back to square one. How do I get the ball rolling again?
Fuck. Don't take a sip. I'm going to make a joke. Oh, just start next year. New Year's reso. Just don't worry, man.
So I just needed that warning. That's all I needed. Yeah. That's all I needed. That was okay.
There was definitely so many episodes.
That was okay. That was good.
Thanks, man.
That was good.
Nice. Yeah, it's kind of about that time. Like, it's about, what is it? It's March right now, and about 3 months in, 3 months in is where it starts, the New Year's resos start to drop off. Thank you. Things start, people start to drop off with their goals, what they set up for the year. There's compelling, awesome goals. I'm going to kickstart the new year, and reality hits, life hits, work hits. They're off holiday, stresses.
Meth hits.
All that type of stuff. Meth heads, probably. Yeah, who knows? All these things kind of come into play, and then you realize, I'm like, fuck, like the novelty is dead. Like, I am back to normal, and then a lot of these things will start to get in the way, and then starts to break down those systems, quote unquote systems, or these goals that we set up, and we're back to square one. Now, where do we go from here? The first thing I'll definitely do is just do a bit of a review. What went wrong? I would definitely recommend getting a piece of paper to say what actually got in the way. Look at your goals. You can as well. But personally, if it's not working now, it was probably unrealistic in the first place. I wouldn't even bother. But I would say, okay, what actually started to impact these things? Because chances are it's probably going to be happening again and again and again. Is it your kids? Is it maybe not your kids itself, but is it having like life with family? Is it your job? What are some things that's been impacting you from there, so we can raise awareness? I'm like, this is actually the reality of where my lifestyle is, and this is what I need to do to at least address, to at least make an action plan, which is going to be the next step. From there, I would say definitely is then reassess. Reassess immediately to say, okay, it did not work. That did not work. I need to reassess my approach. I need to reassess my goals immediately with these newfound things that's in my life that's actually getting in the way, or that's like that I have to just at least is just accommodate. No, it's not accommodate. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Recreational vehicle. RV. Anyway,
so you were fuck, dude. No.
It's okay.
Whatever, it's your house, not mine.
It's okay. Yeah, I know. Sorry, you're very moist.
So reassess immediately. So you can just factorize in these parts of your life. drop it down to say, what can I absolutely realistically do right now? What can you do right now that's within my controllable means so I can get this momentum rolling again? And maybe what we recommend, focus on doing more bottom side of like the easier shit. You like that? More easier things that's like, I can fucking do that. That's easy. I can do that. But that's momentum. That's where the cogs start to turn. As you're adjusting this baseline, so you're finding this new level, you call, like, I want to introduce you to what's called as the BAM. The BAM, it's called the bare ass minimum. What is the bare ass minimum that I can do in my week or in my day that is realistic within my controllable means, but also the things that I've factored in, whatever it may be. This bare ass minimum, this is where we can basically judge our progress on, is that we're not judging it based on how much we win. Don't get me wrong, wins are wins. You may kill it in, like with going 5 gym sessions, stuff like that. But if it's inconsistent, your average is low, You might average out to you only go on a couple times a week, but some days you might go 5 days, some days you might only just go to 1. We can judge. We don't want to judge on our wins. We want to judge on what's the absolute minimum we can do and adhere to, because that's where that's where our true foundation or true baseline is. What is your BAM? What's that bare ass minimum you can do? It may be, I might just need to go to the gym just twice a week. One of them is with the PT. I might only be able to go for a 10-minute walk every single day on my lunch break. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Remember, we're here to build momentum. Things become a compounding effect. We talk about compounding. We talk about this exponential growth that does happen eventually, but it all starts with a small little step. A first step, some would say. Like that segue? Thanks, mate. With that too, once you find, I'm like, all right, Dan, this is what I'm doing this week. It's realistic. I can say, yep, I can fucking do that. No worries. Say my family's even supporting me on this one. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Start recognizing the realistic wins. Start judging your wins on when you're achieving them, and really recognize that too. There's probably going to be moments where you may fuck up. Life's going to get in the way. We've already addressed that. It's there, right? So what we can do is pretty much base a lot of our way of thinking and empower back to us by recognizing what are those wins that we're doing. Went for that walk. Hell yeah. I went and did that gym session. May have been a shit gym session, may have been awesome. Still did it anyway. That's a win right there. Keep stacking these wins like it's in a fucking cookie jar. I'm going to put it in there and just say, I'm going to remember that as my win. Because whenever you just say, I missed that gym session, don't stress. Sometimes it happens. Look at all these wins I've accrued though. And that just keeps you in the game. That keeps that, if I guess you say, for motivation or at least consistency. We're not setting ourselves up for, at least mentally, for failure to say, I fucked up. What's the point? I'm just going to go again. No. You've been doing a lot of great things. You may fuck up every now and then, but that's normal. You're human, right? So set up those realistic wins. I've still got 20 seconds. So Melbourne was good. It was, went to Knotfest. It was, anyone metalheads out there, it was really good. Yeah.
I saw Baby Metal. They followed us from Japan to fucking Melbourne, which is very cool.
At the end of the day, in summary, you're building an action plan where you can essentially create a snowball, create this building, this movement and momentum where you can back it up with wins and you can follow through is realistic and the results will speak for itself.
I want to know what you're talking about with that bum stuff. Bottom stuff.
You're on bottom end.
What did you say? Your bottom end, yes. Danny has fucking trademarked the bottom end.
The bottom end.
He's a big fan of the bottom end, I've heard.
Shit.
Dude, I like that. I feel like I could.
Trademark the bottom end. Find the bottom end.
Yeah.
Actually, that's fucking good.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I mean, yeah.
We can trademark as a split shift thing.
Yeah. Like, maybe not. No, we can. Yeah, we could.
You don't like the bottom end?
I do. Don't get me wrong. I do, but I know it might be interpreted the wrong way. Do you know what I mean?
Or the right way.
Not like some of the quotes like fucking...
Or the right way.
You got to eat some ass to get to the shit. No, other way around. Sometimes you really want the ass, but you're telling everybody you want the ass, I just want to eat the ass.
Yeah, I was going to get the shit.
But in reality, you actually just want to eat the shit. No, I'm doing it for the ass.
No, I don't want the ass.
Oh, we went fucking... I don't know what the fuck happened there. Either way, I think that was fucking very, very good, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, New Year's Resos, you're right. It is about now. Now's about the time, March, Feb. That sort of motivation has died off.
Yeah.
All your friends stopped going to the gym from work because life got crazy and busy. But yeah, you're exactly right. I think that first of all, you need to get rid of that feeling of failure because it's not really. You didn't fail. You just had the wrong map. Think of it like you were going on a road trip from Sydney to Perth. You were going from Sydney to Perth, and then you Waze, because obviously you use Waze because you don't want to get pulled over by the cops. So you need to know where they are so you can speed. You put Waze on, and it took this going, we're driving from Sydney to Perth. It's directed you down this little dirt fucking road for an hour. You're lost. And instead of rerouting and being like, all right, let's actually sort this out, take me to Perth now, you've gone, holy shit, you've pulled the car over, you're crying, you literally slashed the tires, burnt the car, and now you're running and crying and fucking calling your mum being like, I fucked up again. It's like, literally reset the fucking map and go again.
Reroute.
But do it. And what I've said in preview, I can't remember what the episode was. I was thinking about this today. I'm like, what was the episode? What were we talking about when I was saying assess, adjust, and align? I think I even made a reel about it because I remember writing the fucking things. Either way, assess, adjust, align. This is how you actually review what you've fucking done, like Danny was talking about. Don't just make a new plan. Don't waste all that effort that you've put in for the last 2 months. Don't waste it, use it. Assess what actually went wrong. Where was the problem here? What was unrealistic? What goal did you set for yourself that made you fail or was not realistic for you to follow through with? How were you not aligned with that thing? Once you figured that shit out, adjust it. Maybe you had the wrong motivation for that. Maybe you actually don't give a fuck. Maybe summer's over now and you don't give a fuck about having a bikini body, but you actually really wanted energy to run around with your kids. Adjust and align with what you actually care about. Align it with your values. Assess what went wrong, adjust the plan so that you can actually execute it properly, and then align it with shit that you actually give a fuck about. You need to make it impossible for you to fail. Make it impossible for you to fail. So you need to focus on the butt stuff. You need to focus on the bottom end. Focus on the baseline, raising that baseline up. So even if you were to fuck up 90% of your week, you'd still be heading in the right direction. Your trajectory will still be in that right direction. If you can do that, then you can get results. And if you have extra motivation, you can do a little bit extra. That's totally fine. You set the goal of getting 2 sessions in per week. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm feeling good. It's Saturday. I want to get a session in today. Oh, I did 3. Sunday, I woke up feeling great. Let's go to the gym. 4. That's perfect. You're not going to change your goal to 4 now, though, because you just had a great week. You can have blips up. You just want to make sure that you're not having blips down. You just want to make sure that your baseline is there. Then you can set little baby goals along the way, just to make sure you're heading in that right direction. But yes, don't write your whole plan off. Don't write your progress off because the fucking map took you down a dirt road and got you a little bit lost.
Yeah, you can use it as like, it's just evidence, right? You use it as data to say, like, this is actually proof that something went wrong with that. And that's a great thing. That's fucking useful. If anything, that's probably one of the most useful things that you can get is I'm like, oh, something went wrong. Awesome.
Yes.
What was it? And then you're basically just filtering down this funnel of like, oh, I tried this, didn't work, filter down. What's the next thing? Oh, that didn't work, filter down. Oh, I got to change these up. Unreal. Action plan. If something was, didn't really work out, that's fine again. You do the exact same process. Something went wrong, all that type of stuff. When we're looking at finding the absolute minimum standard, it's so important to know what that is. So it becomes that non-negotiable. Where everyone throws out, I'm like, what's a non-negotiable? Why is something a non-negotiable? And it goes back to, I'm like, it becomes a non-negotiable or like a minimum that I just need to do it because of your values. What I do. It's what you do. It's your alignment of what these goals actually mean to you. And looking at that, so absolutely, I fucking could not agree more. Is having that, that lens of like, this is the reasons why. This is the reasons why I'm doing it. That was a good one too.
That was probably one of your best.
Shit.
That was one of your best.
But no.
The fact that he even froze after saying it. There you have it, folks. There you have it.
This is the Split Shift Pod. We hope you enjoyed this new episode. Got a couple of new questions for you. Do you have a holiday coming up? Are you got something you're a little bit worried about? I hope you enjoy this episode and got something for your next holiday. That's what I'm trying to say. Same goes for your New Year's reso. This is your plan now. Get it done. Let's fucking do this. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Like and comment. We'd love to hear what your questions are, your struggles, what you've dealt with in the past, what you may deal with in the future. And if you want to leave us a 5 stars, if you're listening on Spotify, that'd be massively appreciated. We love doing this for you guys, and it's a great, great time out of our day. And
even if there's zero chest progress, did you make a move at all?
I did make a move.
Did you?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fuck.
I'm on fucking...
I didn't move the whole time because I thought you hadn't moved yet.
Sites right now. They should probably see this.
Anyway, love you. Goodbye.
We'll see you next week.
Hell yeah.